Sagen wir, es geht ein bisschen um die Suche nach sich selbst und nach seinem Platz im Leben. Und sie heißt Attic Apartment. In her small attic apartment, everything had its place. Everything belonged somewhere. The house keys in the wooden bowl right on the sideboard in the tiny entry hall. Below the mirror, she used to check her looks one last time before leaving the apartment. After a long day of work, she would come home, open the door, let the keys slide into the bowl, untie her shoelaces, and put her shoes on the mat on the left to the sideboard. That was their place. She would hang her jacket on the hooks at the back of the entry door and walk over to the kitchen, right hand touching the knob to heat the oven plate with a pot of water on it, left hand reaching for a big mug in the cupboard. There's this saying that the most intelligent people have a tendency to be chaotic. Thus, one would have to consider her quite stupid. Her best friend told her that her chaotic mind was enough to make up for the tidy apartment. She wasn't neurotic. For her, this order and putting things where they belong had a meditative quality. These were no neurotic habits. These were rituals that helped her find stability in an unstable world. That told her the day was done and now it was time to take her mind off work and onto other things. After having poured the hot water into the mug, she observed the tea bag swimming in it for a few seconds. Then she walked over to the bedroom, sat in front of the makeup stand and started taking her earrings off. They belonged in the jewelry box she had inherited from her grandmother. The necklace would stay around her neck. She never took it off. While putting her watch into the box meant for it, where a mechanism would gently rock it back and forth to keep it going, she was well aware of herself performing these rituals. She looked into the mirror and smiled at the thought of her father, who used to say that order was also connected to laziness. When everything has its place, you don't have to search for hours to find it. And believe me, I'm too lazy to search. She must have been 6 years old when he said that, but it had stuck with her ever since. Hence, if you ever asked her for an item, there would be 3 places at max she would have to search. If it wasn't there, she didn't have it. Everything had its place. Everything belonged. Except for her. There were more than 3 places she had been searching for herself, but in vain. She didn't belong. She hadn't found her place. But she wasn't lazy. She kept on searching.